for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Tuesday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And for their matchup with the Magic, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
It's exciting after all the prelude, all the pomp and circumstance. Here we go, Greg, opening night.
Yeah, these teams have spent an entire offseason to prepare for this moment. We've heard all the predictions and expectations, but now it's all about show and prove.
Young with the steal. And now the fast break, George with the ball. It's good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
LeBron against George. Here's LeBron. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Teague the pass to Ellis. Now, here is George. James covering. And it's George missing. LeBron kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. Thompson, a screen on Young. The drive by James. LeBron James on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Over Turner. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though Teague saw that he could work his way to the line and did just that.
It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Free throw good, Teague.
And Teague is a little reserved, but he's a natural leader, a guy who commands respect, I think, on both ends of the floor.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
LeBron outside. And they double up James. Smith against Ellis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And defenses are understandably wary of giving Smith too much room to shoot, which is why they foul him at times.
2 shots.
That's good from J.R. Smith.
And Smith is known as a streaky shooter, but when he gets hot, boy, he is really fun to watch.
He doesn't get the second one.
Hey, I've said it before. It's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Here's Ellis. And the rejection by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Pass to George. Over Smith. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Love with the screen on George. LeBron with it, picked up by Turner. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's LeBron. Outside Irving.
Teague anticipated every move on that play and was right there to meet him each step of the way. Great defense.
Young outside. Pass to George. Teague against Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Teague can't hit.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Love with the screen on George. Here's James. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
For Indiana, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Scoring. Their system really played to their strengths. They had a very good plan in place at the offensive end.
And the defensive ranking, GA, you brought up, right near the top of the league. They had attitude at that end of the floor. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the middle, here's Young, and it's slammed in by Young.
No doubt about it on that finish by Young.
And so James will bring it up for the Cavaliers. This game against Indiana, the first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
And I like the movement right there, setting that screen, then getting into position to score.
Here's Teague, off on the layup. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Teague against Irving. Love with the screen for Irving, over Teague. And it's Irving missing. Indiana trailing here. Ellis outside. Back to George. Young, a screen on Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George, and off the glass. That one's good.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
Irving looking for an opening. Pass to LeBron. Thompson, high post. Irving against Teague. No good from Irving. And Indiana shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. George finds Teague. Back to George. Puts up a 3. Thompson with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Indiana leading. Here's Teague. Outside, George. Back to Teague. Out to Turner. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Cavaliers, 4th.
Boy, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Young. A switch here also for Cleveland. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And it's George missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Well, wide open look for Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Timeout called the Pacers.
The numbers for Irving. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 19 points a game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Here's George. Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Teague. Inside. Here's Turner. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, you can see that Teague really comfortable in running the pick and roll, and passes like that, easy for him.
James against Stuckey. Now here's LeBron. Not a lot of room. Jefferson has a wide open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And at that 3-point line, Jefferson can be a threat. He has gotten more accurate and confident as a shooter.
Now here's Teague. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jefferson finds James. To the inside.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Kevin Love at the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
You know, as a big guy who can stretch the floor, Kevin Love has a lot of utility. I mean, guys who can make an impact down low and help you space the floor to free up others, that's a nice addition.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Pacers trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Teague. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass.
And if you give Teague a look at the lane, he'll take it without a second thought. He loves to drive to the rim.
Now here's James. Thompson, a screen on Stuckey. James wide open. The offensive rebound. Yep, it counts. Love's got 6.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Jefferson against Ellis. Teague up top. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Stuckey against LeBron. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Some changes for Indiana. Stewart's checked in for Turner. George Niang comes in for George. And Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for Ellis. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Fry's checked in. T kicks to Stuckey. Back to T. Fires for three. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And you could tell Teague was looking for a shot on that play. Always had his hands up, ready to catch and fire.
LeBron against Robinson. Nice shot by James.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Aston Yang. Back to Teague. That one goes in. Teague's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Tell you what, guys, you've just got to give Teague a lot of credit for his focus. Very poised under pressure.
Irving, a screen on Robinson. Shoots a fader. Jeff Teague with the rebound. Pacers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. LeBron against Stewart. Pass to Stuckey. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Now let's quickly take a look at some stats for Teague. Good season for him last year. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the 3 anyway. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Indiana. Then for the Cavaliers, Chris Anderson is checked in for Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Channing Frye. And Dunleavy's subbed in for James. Now here's Irving. Still scoreless. And the shot goes in.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Screen by Young. Here's Niang. Good D by Love.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Love. He has 6 for 3. Dunleavy. The rebound by Niang. Out to Stuckey. There's the triple. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, you've got to defend Stuckey from there. I mean, on the perimeter, he's not gunshot.
Pass to Love. Down low. Here's Dunleavy. Started by Stuckey. Dunleavy's shot is off. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Teague. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. It's good.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Love deciding where to go with it. Jefferson against Robinson. Outside Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
And here is Teague, the layup off target. Jeff Teague firing on all cylinders for the Pacers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Bounce pass, Stuckey. Young. And it's slammed in by Young.
Boy, Thaddeus Young does a nice job setting the screen silently and then rolling effectively so he gets a chance to score on the backside.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Young with the steal. Pass to Stuckey. Williams against Brooks. Here's Young. Taken away by Williams. Dunleavy up top. Back to Williams. Now Dunleavy. He's guarded by Stuckey. Love in the post. Working on Niang. And that one drops for him. Love's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. And Clark, last season, we saw teams attempt over 8 more threes a game than they did just about a decade ago. What is going on here?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a combined influence of analytics and a certain marksman by the name of Stephen Curry. He certainly has had an impact on how many threes are being shot all over the league and all over the world. The 2-time MVP waking us up to what's possible from deep.
Here's Dunleavy. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. Williams looking around. Love with the screen for Williams. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Hey, when you go in there, you better finish strong, and he did.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Pacers shooting at 50% in a decent group. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Brooks. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Robinson, that's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Cavaliers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Williams passes to Smith. Williams dishes to Jefferson. Back to Williams. Love with the screen on Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Pacers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Robinson down low. Defended by Jefferson. Pass to Stuckey. Over Williams. Stuckey can't get it to go. Cavaliers trailing. Outside Jefferson. And it's Love, top of the key. Williams against Stuckey. Now here's Williams. Scott pulls it in.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Young, and good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Stuckey's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Smith. Now Love. Back to Smith. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Far from just a jump shooter now. Smith also impressive at finishing in close.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Oliver's checked in for Indiana. Parker comes in for Young. Irving's checked in for Cleveland. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Parker kicks to Brooks. Outside Robinson. 5 to shoot. Brooks outside. Going inside. Rebounded by Anderson. Jefferson passing to Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the free.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Now here's Brooks, still without a basket. The shot by Turner, no good. Brooks against Irving. This one for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. George finds Brooks. And here is Stuckey. Fires from deep. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Irving against Brooks. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Brooks. Left side, Turner. Pass to George. Smith against Stuckey. There's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
I would like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Pacers.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Stuckey.
And Stuckey is a guy who does a bit of a small version of stat sheet stuff, and he gives you points, rebounds, and assists.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so Stuckey nails both of them. Here's James. He's got 6. And they double up James. And on the way from Irving for 3. Offensive rebound. Anderson's shot is off. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. To the middle. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Love. Over George. And Love with the basket on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. For Indiana, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Stuckey outside. Now here's Brooks. Turner with a screen on Irving. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Anderson. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Rodney Stuckey.
Excellent job forcing the issue inside right there. He really earned that call.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Pacers. Ellis comes in for Robinson. And it's Teague in for Brooks. And Cleveland also making a change. Fry's checked in. Both free throws good from Smith.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now, here's George. Stuckey outside. Ellis against Smith. 18 feet out, and that's off the glass and in.
And, you know, the mid-range jump shot, that spot on the floor, I think is important in the game today. It's always helpful to have a guy like Ellis who can knock down that mid-range shot as well as he can.
Irving attacking, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like how he drew contact and got the foul in the act. Smart play.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
That's good from Irving. One falls, so he hits both of them.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Outside Teague. On the wing, Ellis, covered by Smith. George with the ball. Working on Fry.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
2 shots.
Throw good, Paul George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And Indiana making a change here. Young's checked in. And George drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
James looking it over. LeBron is doubled. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And George kicks to Teague. Pass to Young. Ellis against Smith. Indiana moving the ball around. Shots good from Young.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Anderson, a screen on Teague to the middle. Smith outside and stolen by Jeff Teague. Driving in. And there it is for him. Teague's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Miles Turner. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Pacers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Teague dishes to Ellis. Stuckey outside. Teague against James. Young sets a screen for Teague. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Anderson, a screen on Teague. Pass to Anderson. Paul George with the steal. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson's got 7 rebounds in the game. LeBron with it. George picks him up. The fadeaway. And that one's good by LeBron. James has got 8.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Young, a screen on Irving. Down low. And Thaddeus Young with the slam.
Tell you what, a little flash that time from Young as he finishes the play with a little extra flavor.
Here's James. 8 points for him. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Defender gets caught in a bad position there. LeBron so powerful enough to convert through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson comes in for Anderson, and Kevin Love has subbed in for Channing Frye. And James no good on that one.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pacers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
What's up?
Throw good, Paul George.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's James. 10 points for him, and they double up LeBron. Smith kicks to Love. Pass to LeBron. Lock at 6. Fires the 3. James cooking from deep. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Young outside and stolen by James. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Irving against Teague. Outside, George. 41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Thompson sends it back.
Good job by Thompson using his size and strength to erase that shot.
Irving passes to LeBron. And now Stuckey running the floor all by himself.
In a game? Are you serious? Did he just pull that out?
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. against Irving. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's good from long range. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Cavaliers. The quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. And that's where he left the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at the Pacers, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And now looking at the Pacers in this one, no separation to be found from either side.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Pacers trail by 3. Teague feeling it out a bit. Nifty move. Pass to Turner. And stolen by Thompson. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Monte Ellis, and this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. He wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
That's good from J.R. Smith. Smith hits them both. Pacers trail by 5. Teague with the ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Irving, and the dunk by Love.
Hey, a big with nice post moves and a reliable outside shot. That's the versatility of Kevin Love, and that total package is coming up big tonight.
George against LeBron. Turner with his screen on James. George. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's LeBron. The rebound by Turner. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now here's Teague. 13 points in the game. 5 on the clock. And here's George for 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Irving finds Love. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Here's LeBron. That misses off the backboard. Pacers trail by 7. Young outside. Now Teague. Young, a screen on Smith. Here's Teague. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Irving passes to Thompson. Count it. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
Get ready to bang inside when you're playing Thompson.
Timeout called the Pacers. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket. Now a chance to see the numbers for George. He's coming off an excellent season, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year. Always a threat to cause a turnover. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lob pass to George, and George with the stuff.
I tell you what, mind-blowing experience when you look at Paul George as a dunker. This guy makes alley-oops look easy.
Here's Irving, 14 points for him. Launches a 3, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Over to the wing. Teague, the pass to Turner. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Teague against Irving. Turner with a screen on Irving. Inside, just 5 to shoot. Pulls it up.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
He gets that one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the inside, Turner lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 6 points for Miles Turner.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
And Zoelis will bring it up for Indiana. A 12-point game. Out to the wing. Here's Teague. On target from 13 feet. Teague's got 15 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Irving kicks to Love. Back to Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Young. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Irving attacking. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Young outside. Lob pass to George and stolen by Thompson. Irving with it. Picked up by Teague. Pass to Smith. LeBron with it. Six on the shot clock. Love with the screen on George from deep LeBron. The rebound by Monte Ellis.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Indiana again missing.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
On the wing, James. And they double up James. Near the three-point line, it's Love. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Ellis kicks to George. Pass to Teague. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Teague's got 17.
Teague is just doing whatever he wants out there, and there is no way to slow him down. An absolute blast to watch him perform.
Now here's James. He's got 15. Here's Irving. Shoots the three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Teague against Irving. Young, a screen on Irving. Teague, the pass to Ellis. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner. The shot is good off the backboard. 8 points for Miles Turner.
You know, it's really good to see Ellis move the ball around the court like that. When he does get it moving and doesn't allow it to stick, it makes the team and him a lot more dangerous.
Now here's LeBron. Outside Irving. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 11. George passes to Ellis. And here is Turner. 8 points for him. Pass to Teague. Ellis outside. Takes a three. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
James with it, defended by George. James absorbing hits on the drive.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Pass to Teague. Here's George, covered by LeBron. Over James. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Love. They get the rebound. And good that time. Love's got 4 this quarter.
And that touch around the rim is just great from Love.
Now here's Ellis. To the left side wing. Here's Teague. Indiana again missing. Cleveland leading by 15. Smith with it. Now Irving. He's got 24. The shot's good. Irving's got 26.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Teague. He's got 17. Teardrop shot, and Thompson sends it back.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's LeBron. Thompson looking for an opening. Out to Smith. Lets it go with the three. Good, and the assist goes to James. Smith's got 10 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now, here's Teague. Turner with a screen on James. Here's Teague down low. Here's Turner. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Chris Anderson is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for James. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. .110 left in the third. Dunleavy kicks to Love. Jefferson dishes to Dunleavy. Anderson against Stewart. Here's the screen. Clock at 4. Nobody near Williams. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Robinson. Pass to Stewart. Outside Robinson. And here is Stuckey. He's covered by Anderson. Niang with the ball. Nothing on the board. Brooks misses. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Stuckey against Williams. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Dunleavy finds Jefferson. He's looking for Love and finds him. Tries again. Can't get the layup. And so it's Cleveland with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now, here is Smith. Back to Irving. Lets it fly from 18. Nice touch on the bank shot. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Here's Robinson. And stolen by Irving. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. No one near Smith as he lets it go. They get it again. And finished off by Jefferson.
Richard Jefferson showing you some nice spite to keep that play alive, using that vertical of his on the offensive boards.
Stuckey left side to the paint. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
To the wing right side. Fry with the ball. Working on Niang. Right side, Irving. Clock at 6. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Irving's got 16 points here in the second half. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Pacers. To the left wing. Niang passes to Brooks. Back to Niang. Looking for Stuckey. He gets it there. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Anderson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Screen by Niang. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Cleveland ball.
Scotty's checked in for the Pacers.
Number 45, Darius Scott.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Out to the right wing. Irving kicks to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Brooks. And the shot is good from Stuckey.
Love the heart that Stuckey plays with. I mean, this guy gives it all the time. Never afraid of working his way inside for the close-range bucket.
Smith against Stuckey. Outside Irving. Inside. And finished off by Anderson.
Nice setup out of the two-man game.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Scott. Stuckey outside. Sinks the triple.
And a nice skill set for the combo guard, Rodney Stuckey. The guy can do everything you need in the backcourt.
Smith against Stuckey. On the wing, Irving. Over Stuckey. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Jefferson. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Stuckey, a screen on Irving. Brooks dishes to Robinson. Brooks outside. The 3. That one's not going to go.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Throws it up high. It's taken away by Stuckey. Robinson on the wing. Back to Stuckey. Scott with a screen on Smith. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's called on Channing Frye.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
And he knocks down the first one. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for George Niang. Paul George comes in for Glenn Robinson III. Monte Ellis checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Teague in for Brooks. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And it's LeBron in for Richard Jefferson. No good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Outside, James. Makes it off the glass.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 19 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now here's Teague. Scott with a screen on Smith. Teague can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Here's Irving. Softly drops in the floater. Irving's got 34.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
Outside Teague. At the elbow, it's Turner. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 5th assist in this one.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Now, here is Irving. Thompson outside. Knocks it loose. Turner with the steal. And George, here we go.
Boy, George can really change pace quickly. He's excellent at drawing physical contact.
Second team foul. At the line for your Pacers, Paul George, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Pacers making a change here. Young's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for J.R. Smith. And George drops them both. And here is James. Love with the screen on George. Love outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. George passes to Young. Teague against Irving. Jefferson's shot is off. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Ellis dishes to Teague. Ellis outside. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Teague. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Teague's got 20.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, this is where Thompson wants to do his scoring. Close in the paint.
Ellis against Jefferson. Turner with the screen for Teague. It's George on the wing. Screen by Young. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Cleveland leading by 19. Now here's LeBron. Driving to the basket. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Irving against Teague. Outside, George. Turner with the screen for George. From past the arc. Thompson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now James. Pass to Irving. Over Teague. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Indiana. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Ellis, the pass to Teague. Great D that time from James. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Pass to Irving. To the middle. Here's Love. And Love throws it down.
Punishing the rim. And maybe some feelings with that one.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Now Ellis. Outside, George. George double teamed. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Irving against Teague. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Smith has checked in.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
He's got to get to the line a little bit more here in the second half. Let's see if he can get that edge back that he had in the first.
The Pacers call timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now, coming up the court are your Pacers.
And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
Man, his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Teague. Young outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's what makes Young so dangerous, in my opinion. I mean, his ability to cut in off the bounce and finish through contact, that puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Mo Williams is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And that one misses. Cleveland leading by 22. Out to the right wing. Williams passes to front. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
To Dunleavy. Cleveland moving the ball around. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
On defense, Indiana. Jefferson finds Williams. It's rebounded by Teague.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Ellis. Anderson with the block.
Boy, admire the reach of Anderson. I mean, this guy does a nice job of timing when to leave the floor to reject those shots.
Now, here's Fry. Pass to Dunleavy. And here is Fry. Now here's Jefferson, defended by George. On the clock. Here's Anderson. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The line for the Cavaliers, Mo Williams, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Williams drops them both. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young, a screen on Williams. Williams against T. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And because Teague is a fairly high-volume shooter, he gets defenders to jump. You've got to stay down on his pump fake.
Teague, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
To the wing right side. Jefferson kicks to Williams. Pass to Fry. Back to Williams. Anderson a screen on Teague. Shot clock at 5. Williams inside. Teague covering. Williams' shot is off. Ellis with it. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.